Welcome to Quack&Co, the board game channel where every video is 10 minutes or less guaranteed. And today, I just want to pose a question and just have a conversation with you all. When you go onto a campaign, on GameFound, on Kickstarter, wherever, or you're picking up a game at a local retail store, how do you make a decision as to what you're actually going to get? Do you go all in? Do you deluxify your game to the nth degree? Do you get extra inserts, buy upgraded components off Etsy? What's the line for you? When and how do you make these decisions? Because for me, in most of my Kickstarter career is probably not the right term. In most of my Kickstarter history, I just kind of scroll to the bottom. I see what the price is for the upgraded nth degree of the game, and I either back it there or I don't back it. That's typically the conversation. In some very rare instances, like Bloodborne for being an example, I didn't go all in, and then I proceeded to wish that I had, even though I absolutely don't need everything that's included when you go all in. And that's the weird part for me. I like games. I like having the miniatures, I want the extras, I want the artwork, I want all the deluxified components. I want my games to be as fancy as possible, so I can open them all up, put a few pieces in my mouth, just do the whole thing, right? And then I don't typically get to the extra stuff, and expansions aren't typically that good. Like, some expansions make a game shockingly better. Black Powder with Great Wall, for instance. But a lot of expansions are just extra. They're just things. They're just stuff. They're just rare. They're just exclusive. They're just. And I don't typically play with them. So why do I need to deluxify or go all in or spend the amount of money? Other than just like the consumerist I want to. Other than the nature of how these systems work. Where they encourage you and trick you into buying everything you can. And trick is both the right and the wrong word here. But I'm curious for yourself. I'm curious when you go to a campaign page and you try to decide what you're going to back. Are you making real tactical decisions between the different pledge levels? Trying to decide, like, do I get a standard copy? Do I go without miniatures, standees, meeples? What is the balance for you? Because I think most people just scroll immediately to the bottom and they either back all in or they don't back. Like, that's where most of the numbers are. And it's nice marketing to have a standardized version or a retail version there on the Kickstarter page because it gives people the option to back something at a more affordable rate, and we all already spend more money than we reasonably should on this hobby. But what is it that closes that gap? Like, and I understand if it's financial. I mean, I had periods of time where I've just stopped backing Kickstarter, period, because I just didn't have the money, or went $1 only on like 30 campaigns, right? That happens. That's just part of the reality of life. But if you have the means, or you don't base it just off of the financial question, what is the determining factor for you? What upgrades matter to you? For myself, metal coins and inserts, and any gameplay stuff. But metal coins and inserts I'll always pay more for every time. And I want them to be nice. I want them to be chunky, good to use, fun to engage with. What is that for yourself? Like, are you working through the campaign page deciding, like, what upgrades are worthwhile? Do you always go gameplay all in and then maybe not other things? The upgrade that I think is the most pointless for me is the playmats. I don't actually get a lot of use out of them. I hate storing them. They're just, for me, kind of frustrating and annoying. And so I'll avoid adding on or buying a playmat if that's a reasonable option. But then there's things like Marvel United. Like, I didn't get the playmat for Marvel United, and I'm sitting here going, man, I wish I had the playmat. Reality is, I don't want the playmat. I don't like the playmat. I just like games. I just like having all of the games stuff. Yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting quandary. It's an interesting question for myself. I don't know why I don't evaluate things based off of the retail. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely convinced. But I thought I'd post a video, start a conversation. I'm curious where you all sit on this. What deluxifications matter to you? Do you back all in or not at all, like me? Or do you make decisions between the different values or the different scale? And does it just come down to finances? Or do you have the money to be able to make these purchases and it's just a question of being more or less responsible on different factors? Yeah. If you're wondering what's sitting around me, I just got a lot of old Kickstarters, and there's a video of me opening all these up, and we're going to be showcasing them on the channel and unboxing them and kind of doing the whole mess. But no, I mean, like all of these, this is kind of what's prompting the conversation, because Arcadia Quest, Rising Sun, Blood Rage with all the deluxe stuff, another copy of Kingdom Death, like all of these have so much extra Kickstarter stuff, and I'm very happy to have it. I'm very excited about it. But I probably won't ever engage with over half of it. Like, some of the stuff I'm just going to give away to the community. And then a lot of the stuff I'm just never going to play with. And so, like, I was thinking back, and I'm like, if I was backing the campaign, do I need to back every... Like, this is enough board games for someone to be happy for a year. Why do I need anything else? You tell me. Bye.